city. The Birmingham Business Hall of Fame seeks to recognize business leaders who have dreamed big and made those dreams come alive. And tonight, we honor the 2019 class of inductees. We are proud to add tonight's honorees to the ranks of over 110 Birmingham business leaders who have made Birmingham a better place. Thank you all for your contributions to our great city. I also want to take this moment to thank Kiwanis members Lee Davis and Terry Smiley, who co-chaired the Hall of Fame committee, which puts on this event each year, and all of their committee members, as well as Kiwanis staff, Gail Vaughn, Darcy Flowden, and Janet Berg. Great job, team.
It is so nice to see a full house of beautiful faces. Welcome again to the 2019 Birmingham Business Hall of Fame. I hope that you're enjoying your meal and this time with one another. We have an awesome group of individuals we want to recognize today. Before we begin our ceremony, I want to thank the Birmingham Business Hall of Fame Committee for their hard work tonight to make this event possible. And special thanks to Ty West and Jason LaVoy for creating and producing tonight's honoree videos.
And good evening, everyone. I'm Terry Smiley. As Scott mentioned, the Birmingham Business Hall of Fame boasts over 110 esteemed honorees. We are honored to have several of them with us tonight. We would like to recognize these past honorees. So as I call your name, please stand and be recognized. Tonight, we have Mr. Tim Stevens. Please hold applause as I finish the list, if you don't mind. Dr. Darrell Crow, Mr. Tim Waitsman, Ms. Susan Matlock, Mr. Michael Calvert, Mr. Don Logan, Mr. Hatton Smith, Mr. Drayton Neighbors, Mr. Lee Steisinger Jr., and Mr. Richard Anthony. Let's give them a round of applause. And I must recognize Ms. Carolyn Featheringill, who is the wife of William Featheringill, who is class 2017. And she's also a member of the Birmingham Business Hall of Fame Committee. So Carolyn, would you please stand to be recognized as well? We would also be remiss if we did not take a moment of silence in memory of 2002 honoree and fellow Kiwanis, Frank Bromberg Jr., who passed away this June. Let's take a moment of silence. Thank you. Now, let's begin our induction ceremony. Our next inductee is Kate Nielsen. Kate Nielsen is the ultimate community leader and advocate. During her 14 years as the president of the Community Foundation of Greater Birmingham, she spearheaded countless projects and initiatives impacting and transforming Birmingham, such as raising seed money to create Railroad Park and Red Mountain Park, and to make improvements to Ruffner Mountain Nature Preserve. During Mrs. Nielsen's time at the Community Foundation of Greater Birmingham, it grew from having $38 million in assets to about $169 million in assets. Outstanding. Let's hear more about the great work of Kate Nielsen.
Kate Nielsen, Community Foundation of Greater Birmingham. Civically obsessed. That's how many colleagues, contemporaries, and friends describe Kate Nielsen. It was an obsession that transformed the Community Foundation of Greater Birmingham and Birmingham itself in numerous ways, and set the stage for many of the recent successes in the Magic City.
She saw how much the Community Foundation could position themselves as a risk taker, a communicator, a gatherer of diverse groups interested in the same common cause. And, she's got just that great ability to do that. The just magnetic part of her personality, when she calls you and explains what it is she wants to do, you're like, well, that's a good idea. It's amazing.
I don't know of anyone who is more committed, who has more passion, unrelenting, unwavering passion for community, like Kate Nielsen. I will say without a doubt, I'm sure of it.
By any standard, she's just an amazing leader, servant leader. She's got such a passion for Birmingham, and she follows up, and she's contagious in the way she works with other people.
Nielsen's civic obsession was evident early in her life, with Nielsen being born into the Johnson family, which took pride in its community and actively worked to make it a better place.
Well, we came to Birmingham in 1976, and her father, Crawford Johnson, was just one of those standout leaders of the community, and Kate and her sisters, her whole family, benefited from that example. And I know Kate will acknowledge very quickly the impact that her dad had in terms of what all he did and his passion for the community.
She had kind of that ability to lead, the sense of focus, and the kind of unerring ability to do the right thing. Even when she was a kid, that was just Kate.
Nielsen worked at AmSouth Bank and the YWCA before landing at the Community Foundation as its first development officer in 1995. At the time, the organization had $38 million in assets. By the time she announced her retirement, it had $168 million.
I think a special quality that Kate has is she thinks big. She's big picture, and she also has the ability to sort of draw in community-wide involvement in shaping what needs to be done and the projects.
But while the growth in assets is certainly important, colleagues say that's only part of a legacy defined by her pivotal role in a number of projects and initiatives that changed Birmingham forever, with her work on the 3 Parks Initiative being one of many highlights.
That she understood that part of what's going to make any city good is green spaces, open areas, shared places for everybody in the community to come, and she just did a great job of doing that.
She built on the legacy that a lot of people had been working at, certainly had the help of a number of individuals and the right timing to pull all this together. But she did it in such a way that it was transformative. I mean, the national publicity for the city and everything has just been incredible.
Another notable project was the launch of Community Catalyst Funds to commemorate the Foundation's 50th anniversary, a project that has shaped Birmingham in numerous ways.
I think that community foundations across the nation, inherently by their design, were meant to create change. But Kate had a different concept about change. She thought, and I think she intuitively knew, that when you can put shared vision and pooled gifting together, then you can get transformational change.
You don't lead from the top. I think she had so many fabulous ideas, but I think she knew that they had to be shared ideas. She had to bring the community along. She had to do it with the community. And, this is a complicated community with so many regional cities, different kinds of government, but she could inspire people to see her vision and want to help her get it done. And that's a gift.
In addition to a lifelong passion for philanthropy and civic engagement, Nielsen had a leadership style that earned the respect and admiration of peers, employees, and board members.
Inclusive, concerned, caring. You could pretty much define Kate in probably that one term, caring, when it comes to leadership. You knew that she cared about you, and you knew that she cared about the community. That's a wide chasm And Kate has always exhibited that, and I think that the Community Foundation certainly benefited from that. And I think she set a tone and a pace for what the Community Foundation would be about through her caring. She cares so intensely.
That combination of strong character and I think she has a deep abiding faith and a huge vision for Birmingham that she has just never been willing to give up on, and has made everybody feel better about it. And I think she's done a great job.
Another gift, she really involved other people and did it with a lot of civic volunteers, and not just your traditional leadership group, but people from across the community.
Colleagues say Nielsen's fingerprints are still evident on a number of initiatives and projects that are shaping Birmingham and its economy to this day.
Say, community interest on steroids. That's Kate Nielsen. She loved this community.
Nielsen's legacy as a tireless advocate for Birmingham is one that will be felt for generations to come, a proper testament to a civic obsession that shaped her career.
I think she thought she was going to retire and that civic obsession was going to wander off, but you just can't get rid of that.
I think she helped our community sort of broaden its understanding of what philanthropy really is. Certainly, philanthropy can be defined as responding to the charitable needs of others that, sort of deal with issues of food and the basics in life and everything. I think when you think of the broadening aspect of what she did, it very much undergirded private interest in support of the public good. And that's where some of those additional projects really, I think, are good examples.
She really recognized the importance of bringing all parts of the community together to dream about what you could be, what you wanted to be.
All right, my prop is a handkerchief from my grandmother. I don't have a beard, but I'm going to need this, I think. I cannot thank the Kiwanis Club enough for this recognition. This means so much to me. Lee and Terry and Scott and the whole Kiwanis Club, thank you very much. I also want to recognize the other honorees, Dr. Lewis. I don't remember life without knowing you. You were close with my grandfather and my father, so I'm so glad to be part of your honoring tonight as well. John McMahon, Charles and J.B. Shtalacy, the other refreshment part of tonight. What an asset all of you have been to our community, and I'm honored to be honored with each one of you. I am particularly grateful for this opportunity tonight because it gives me a chance to thank all of those who are part of this award. And I have a list of people that I want to recognize, but as I moved around the reception tonight, I think every single thing that was mentioned in this wonderful video, and Larry, thank you, and Neil, Bertie, and Gillian, thank you all. Every one of you in this room had something to do with that. I mean, it was all about all of us holding hands and doing big things for Birmingham. And so, first of all, I just want to thank everybody in this room because you were all a part of every single thing that was mentioned, and what a great community we live in. So, back to my script. I want to thank some specific people, of course, my family. That's where this comes out. My mother is here, which is so wonderful, and my parents gave me just unbelievable opportunities, which led to this civic obsession. So I cannot thank them enough, and I'm so proud that my father received this award. That makes it extra special. And to my sisters, who are all here, who have been my best cheerleaders. Can you imagine being from a family of two sets of twins, 18 months apart? We had so much fun, and we still have fun. And they have been great cheerleaders of mine, and I couldn't have done it without them. And my husband of 41 years. I don't think it says anywhere in your wedding vows that you're supposed to be your wife's business coach on top of running your own business. But that is exactly what Claude did for me every night over dinner. He was my business coach, and I can't thank you enough. And my children. We have 3 children. You saw 7 of our grandchildren. We actually have 9 now. But my children, I'm so proud of them. They are great parents, great spouses, and they're all getting involved in the community. So this civic obsession thing is very addictive, and I'm so proud, and it's in our DNA. So I'm very proud of all that. And I want to also thank another part of our family, and that's the Coca-Cola family. My first jobs that were probably before I was supposed to be working, but we all went and worked at the plant in the summers. And that's where I learned about really serving your customer. And so we have Coca-Cola people here tonight, and thank you for the lessons I learned every summer working at the plant. It was wonderful. And of course, what an opportunity to work at the Community Foundation of Greater Birmingham for 19 years. What an experience. What I learned there was when you listen to your community, because the community is a customer of the Community Foundation. When you listen to your community, when you partner with donors, many of you are in this room, and I thank you. And you partner with their professional advisors, and many of you are in this room, and I thank you. And when you partner with the nonprofit community, and ours is so strong, and when you partner with other private foundations, corporate foundations, great things happen. And that's exactly what has happened in Birmingham. But it has to start with doing what the community wants for itself. All of these wonderful ideas that were cited tonight, they weren't my ideas. They were things that this community wanted for itself. And the Community Foundation was able to make that happen in partnership with so many people. I am most proud of the pride we have now gotten in this community of Greater Birmingham. For so long we weren't proud of ourselves. Now we are. With this pride comes hope and determination to tackle hard issues. And that is exactly what the Community Foundation is doing right now under Chris Nani's leadership. This energy can tackle big things, and I'm so proud that we now have it. So Chris, thank you and your wife for being here tonight. I want to end my comments by sharing, I guess you could call it a quote, but it's something I received in the mail a couple of months ago, and I love to collect sayings and quotes and energizing things. And to be honest with you, I'm not sure where this came from. It could have come from one of you in this room, but I got it in the mail. And it's something that was written by Margaret Wheatley. Some of you may know her. She's an American writer and a consultant. And to me, it captures where we are in Birmingham right now. We are a listening community now. And here's this writing. It's called Turning to One Another. There is no power greater than a community discovering what it cares about. We're doing that. Ask what's possible, not what's wrong, and keep asking. Notice what you care about. Assume that many others share your dreams. Be brave enough to start a conversation that matters. Talk to people you know. Talk to people you don't know. Talk to people you never talk to. Be intrigued by the differences you hear. Expect to be surprised. Treasure curiosity more than certainty. Invite in everybody who cares to work on what's possible. Acknowledge that everyone is an expert about something. Know that creative solutions come from new connections. Remember, you don't fear people whose story you know. Real listening always brings people close together. Trust that meaningful conversations can change your world. Rely on human goodness. Stay together. Thank you for this wonderful honor.